I have part 4 of my August wrap up for you guys today.
Special guest stars, Layla and the Standing Baby.
Yeah, she pulls up on things now. So if you hear a thump, she just fell over. She's fine. We have like 8 layers of quilts on the floor. If she's crying, it's just because she's a drown queen. Seriously, there's so much padding on this floor. She's fine.
Thick skulls also run on both sides of the family, so don't worry.
So I read a lot of books this week, so I'm just going to jump into it because, like I said, there's a lot of them. So the first one I read was A Dog's Purpose by W. Bruce Cameron. I gave this one 4 stars. This was our book club pick for my book club this month, which you guys should totally check out, and I will do my best to link in the description. I really enjoyed this. I should have a review of it up on my channel by the time you're seeing this video. Yes, there's a doggy on it.
No, she's telling people to join the book club.
Yes, that too. Yeah, this one was really good. My mom really enjoyed it too. Go check out that review for more details because I've got a lot of books to talk about. And I'll probably be unhauling this at some point. Okay, that is going one place. I'm trying to organize what I'm doing with the books too. So then I read Pines by Blake Crouch. Oh, the last one was the first book in the A Dog's Purpose series. Then I read Pines by Blake Crouch. I gave this one 4 stars. I also did a review on this, so check that out for more info, but I really enjoyed this. I was really like, what is going on through most of it? And then once we got to the end, I was kind of like a little bit disappointed. Not disappointed in the book itself because it was really good. It's just the book is supposed to be like a thriller, horror type, more thriller type book. When you get to the end of it, you know that's not exactly like most of the book is that way, but the end of it is not, and I can't tell you what the end of it is because that will completely spoil it for you. But I really enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to reading the next one. This is the first book in the Wayward Pines series. Then I read a graphic novel one-shot, which is Locke Key's Small World. And this is just a one-shot off of that series. I love that whole series, as you guys have heard me talk about. Here's some of the art from this book. I really enjoyed this one. This was a great little one-shot. It was a great little story. And I ended up giving this 4 stars. So far, everything I've read, I would definitely recommend. I can't think of anything I wouldn't that I've read this week. So I did not do a review on that one, but I really, really enjoyed it. Then I read The Last of August by Brittany Cavallaro. This is book 2 in the Charlotte Holmes series, which is a retelling, spin-off, sequel way in the future kind of thing of Sherlock Holmes.
It might actually be pronounced Cavallaro. It's similar to caballero, which is just the Spanish word for knight or horseman.
Well, she lives in Wisconsin, so it's probably Cavallaro.
Yeah, that's too bad. It's beautiful in its native pronunciation.
But I really enjoyed this one. There should also be a review up on this. I've been really on it with the reviews lately. There should also be a review up on this for more information. I don't know if I said already. I gave this 4 stars. Loved it. I didn't like it as much as I liked the first book, but I've heard a lot of people say that, and that the third book is even better than both of them. So I'm really looking forward to reading the 3rd book next month. Hopefully next month. And if you...
That was a dirty look.
If you like Sherlock Holmes at all, I would definitely recommend this series. It's great. Then I read Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. This is... I thought this was just a contemporary fiction story. But I don't know if you call it historical fiction or not, but it came out last year in 2017, but it was set in the 90s, 97, I believe. So it was set 20 years before when it was written, previous to when it was written. And I actually really enjoyed this. I didn't really know much of what it was about, but it ended up being really a lot about being a mom and different types of moms and that sort of thing. I did a review on this, if you couldn't guess, and I also gave this one 4 stars. I apparently had a lot of 4-star books this week, but this was a surprise, and I ended up really enjoying this one.
So my wife, my dear beloved wife, who's 6 years younger than me, thinks she's old.
Well, not like I'm old, but just like, you grew up in the 90s, so how long ago was 97? Oh, it was 3 years ago. It was 13 years ago. Oh, it was...
She's making fun of us.
20-something years ago. Because, you always just add the number up to 10, and if you grew up in the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. And it doesn't work anymore because we're in the 2010s. Almost in the 2020s.
You mean the teens?
Yeah, whatever.
We're
Okay.
about to be in the 20s.
So, next I read The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. Yes, for the first time, I'm finally getting around to reading this series. I loved this. I gave it 4 stars. I did a review on it. You're not getting my phone. I would definitely recommend this. I'm hoping the second book is a little bit better because this one did have some slowness and stuff. But I did really enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to reading the next book.
Hope I don't ruin some camera angle here, but I'm trying to get something with which to distract her.
She's fine. Oh, you giving her tablet?
It's like an old Polaroid wannabe camera phone standalone thing.
Yeah.
And she enjoys it.
So the next one was My Life as a White Trash Zombie by Diana Rowland. First off, I don't really like the title of this, but this was really good. It was 3 stars for me. I did a review on this as well. I was surprised that I liked it so much because I'm usually more of a vampire book person, but this was really good. It reminded me of iZombie, and it had a mystery in it, so that's probably why I enjoyed it as much as I did. Also looking forward to the next book in this series. I'm trying to keep this as short as I possibly can for you guys. Okay, then this is a bind up of both books, but it was really cheap at a yard sale. I normally don't like bind ups. But I read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, and this has the original illustrations by John Tenniel, I'm guessing, in it. And
woodcuts.
Yeah, here's a good one. They're really cool.
A lot of the books I read as a kid had woodcuts in them.
So this was a reread for me, but I guess it had been so long since I read it the first time that it didn't make it onto Goodreads the first time. And I gave it 4 stars. Also did a review on this, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm getting to be a bit of a broken record here, aren't I? But yeah, really enjoyed rereading this, and I'm looking forward to finally finishing the second one and rereading the first half of it that I started in like high school. That goes in that pile. You're not getting my phone yet. Then I read, also, finally reading the series for the first time. Yes.
She wants to read it too, I guess.
Finally read Vampire Academy by Richelle Mead. I really enjoyed this. It reminded me very strongly of House of Night, but it does have its differences. Gave this 4 stars. Did a review on it, if you couldn't guess. Really liked it. Looking forward to the second book.
I have an idea. Next time you do one of these, you can say, I did a review on all of these except for ones I specify.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do at the beginning, and then I forgot. But I'm looking forward to reading the second one of these, and even though I heard it's terrible, I've also ordered the movie, which I'm going to force Alex to watch with me.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay, so then, because I had some ebooks checked out from my library on their 2 different apps, and my Kindle is so overstuffed that even though I deleted all the games, it's still like yelling at me about storage because of how much stuff I cram on there. So I decided for the foreseeable future, Sundays, i.e. today, are going to be digital book days. So instead of reading whatever else I would normally be reading, I read as many digital books as I can. So that's what we're getting into now. The first one of those is A Brewing Storm by Richard Castle, quote unquote. It's, if you've watched the Castle TV show, it's the person, it's from those.
The main character is an author, and it's as if the books are being written in real life by that character.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this. I gave it 4 stars. I'm trying to bring up the cover. There's a way to do this. I did the thing. Okay, there's the cover. I did the thing. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, this is really good. Even if you don't watch the TV show, if you like FBI mystery type books, or those types of TV shows, I would recommend these. It was really good.
Procedural drama?
Yeah, I guess. But it's not really done like that. It's done more like a mixture of that and a mystery. And I've already checked out the second one, and I look forward to reading that probably next week. How do I? Yes.
Can you like help
she's fine.
her? She's like tilted. She's gonna.
No, she's fine, dear.
No, she's not.
That's because she won't sleep. And I gave that one 4 stars, if I didn't say. I didn't do a review on any of the digital books that I read. Okay. And then I read Rat Queens. Okay. Mommy's getting you. Mom. I read Rat
Queens.
Rat Queens Volume 5, The Colossal Magic Nothing, which I gave 4 stars. This one was kind of like all over the place, but I still really enjoyed it. I still, don't really, they switched the art style, and I don't really like, oh, there we go. I don't really like the newer art style. Here's the cover. I did the thing. I'm late, but I did the thing. I don't really like the new art style, and this one had a lot of different art styles for different parts. There's also a, like a one-shot for Orc Dave in this. And this is from that. This was the original art style for the first few volumes. And I really liked this art style. But now they're doing... Let me get through all of this. Now they're doing the art style more like this. And it's not that I dislike it. It just doesn't seem Rat Queens to me because that's not how it started out.
Looks more cartoonish.
Yeah. So I did really enjoy that. I did still give it 4 stars. Let's see. And now I can return that. Yeah, I'm doing really good. Okay. The next one I read was still on Hoopla, but was on my Kindle, and they download, so I don't have to re-download them to show you the covers. But I read Chew Volume 7, Bad Apples, by John Layman. I don't know if I told you, Rat Queens is by Kurtis J Wiebe. But I read Chew Volume 7, Bad Apples by John Layman and Rob Guillory. And I gave this 5 stars. Wow, that's just failure. Okay. I gave this 5 stars. I really, really love this series. I'm still kind of sad about some of the stuff that happened in the last one. Huh?
You were shining it on the camera and it was making everything dark.
Sorry. I still,
Honey, you're doing it again. You're shining it on the camera and darkening everything else. Turn it away. It's fine.
But I know I'm showing the cover of the book like I do. It's fine. No, River. No, River. Where's your tabby? Where's your tabby?
Next time, I know what we can do for that. You can turn down the brightness a bit.
Yeah. Anyways,
This is obviously a work in progress.
Yeah, but I'm actually managing to show the covers on the digital things, which I'm very proud of because normally I just fail at that miserably. So I really enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to reading the next one probably next week. What?
It looks like a spotlight hits you and then goes off of you.
Anyway, here's some of the art from this series. If you like graphic novels, if you like police type stuff, if you like eating chicken, or if you like food in general, I definitely recommend this series. Look up the first one to see what it's about. It's a great series. I absolutely love it. I think I've given every one of these 5 stars. They're just wonderful. Okay, I think I got that returned, yes? Yay! Okay. Then, no buttons. Then I read More Again by Mary E. Pearson. Come on, I can do this. I figured out how to do this earlier.
Hi, Aries.
I read More Again by Mary E. Pearson. This is a novella from the Remnant Chronicles series. I enjoyed this a lot. It's not about the same characters that you follow in the series, but if you've read the series, you can figure out what it's about. It's really good. It's definitely a prequel. I gave it 5 stars. If you like that series, I would definitely recommend reading this as well. We're almost done, I swear, even with my technical issues. Then I read 300 Fox Way Holiday Piece by Maggie Stiefvater. This doesn't have a proper cover, but this is just a prequel short story. It's only like 2 pages from the Raven Boys series. I gave this 3 stars. I enjoyed it. I'm just not huge on like really Christmassy type stories, but it was good. If you like the series, I would recommend reading it. After that, I read A Minor Raven Boys Holiday Drabble, also by Maggie Stiefvater. This is another Raven Boys short story prequel thing. It's also really short. It's like 3 pages. I like this one a little bit more because it wasn't so in-your-face Christmassy. And I gave this one 4 stars. Again, if you like this series, I would recommend reading these. If you look them up on Goodreads, it gives you the links for them. I printed them onto my Kindle. Then I read, see if I can find this, The Tailor by Leigh Bardugo, which actually does have a cover page, so I have to like try to be cool and show that off. This is a short story. It's not really it's a novella. It's not really a prequel. It's a scene from Ginya's perspective. Well, that's what it says. A new scene from Shadow and Bone told from Ginya's perspective, point of view. If you like the series, I would recommend reading it. It's good. I enjoyed it. It definitely gives you some more insight into her character, and I ended up giving this one 4 stars. So that's everything. Here, you can have my phone now. That's everything I read this week. I'll try to list everything in the description, but you know how I am at this point. If you have any questions, comments, or opinions on any of the books I've read, I would love to discuss them with you guys down in the comments. Please check out my book club. We definitely need more people. We've got like 8 people, but really the only people that participate are me and my mom. Yeah. So we need more people. I think it's a lot of fun. It's nothing too stringent. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.